welcome to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Damon Bruce, and what a day it should be. One of the league's great traditions, it's the NBA All-Star Game. Here to call the action, Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back with more at halftime.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First, for the East All-Stars. And then for the West All-Stars. The West All-Stars have possession. Now the pass to Fox. He passes to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's Fox. From deep. It's rebounded by Ingram. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here is Cunningham. Ingram passes to Cunningham. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. From about 16. Blocked. Jokic defended by Ingram. A pass to Fox. To Wembanyama. Here's Jokic, and it's good. Caught through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice way for him to get started here early. And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
Yeah, and one of the things he gives them at the offensive end, Kevin, is somebody who sets the toughest screens in the league. He is really hard to get around as a defender.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
Here is Cunningham. There's the 3. Shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Şengün defended by Cunningham. Passes to Fox. From deep. Here's Jokic. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. And so just over a minute and a half played. Brunson guarded by Fox. Here's Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars head coach and I got a chance to catch up for just a minute. We talked about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. Just what players could hope for.
Thanks again, Doris. The three. Offensive rebound. House. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wembanyama. He's covered by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. The East All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. LeBron, he's checked in for the West. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's LeBron. The pass to Fox. Shot from free throw range. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
Good job using his speed advantage to create the separation he needed for the shot.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Brunson, guarded by Fox. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Nice rebound in traffic, and that's his job.
LeBron outside. Backing in. Shot from 12. Jokic. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. He's got 8.
They got to love his position near the hoop, anticipating the play and getting the putback.
Maxey. Good on the triple.
And the bounce pass was the key to the play.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. A pass to Fox. Feeds to LeBron. And again, LeBron missing. Brunson, guarded by Fox. Here's Brunson. Hits it from 3-point range.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's Fox. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Launches it, and the shot is good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by one. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Cunningham's got his third rebound on the night. That is good. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
There's the triple. Shot's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Brown against LeBron. Six to shoot. Maxey knocked away. Here's Fox. Just 5 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And the shot is good. He's got 6.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 3-point game. Here is Cunningham. There's the pick. And he lobs it up.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Brown against LeBron. Pass to Fox. The feed now to LeBron. A three-pointer, no good. Here is Cunningham. To the middle. Tipped. And here is LeBron. Fox kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Fox. Here's Scott. There's 3 pointers off the mark. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. Takes a 3. And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. A big group substitution here for the East. He dishes it to Booker. He passes to Murray. LeBron James on the wing. And the pass, Holmgren. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the East All-Stars.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Here's Mitchell. The dish to Powell. He feeds it to Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. Backs down. East grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell. He kicks to Powell. On the wing, Johnson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's the West with the ball. 4-point game. Dishes to Booker. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Booker's got his first basket.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the miss from Johnson, here's Holmgren. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. This game is going to take a big swing. Clark, if the Duke continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over it.
Well, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force. Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Here's Booker. Kicks to LeBron. Fires the 3. That's good. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that
3. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Powell. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Now Murray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A nice shot by LeBron.
Well, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
And the East All-Stars call time here. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Pass to Barnes. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Passes it to Murray. Holmgren. Stolen. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell off a pick from Barnes. Powell kicks to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Murray the pass to Adveric. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And again, it's LeBron James. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. LeBron's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Powell kicks to Barnes. Feeds to Johnson. He dishes it to Powell. Off target from outside. Here's Holmgren. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And there's the feed to Johnson. Gives him the lead pass. Siakam kept alive, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, a big season for Jarrett Jack last year, a contender for the 6th Man of the Year award. He said, quote, even if you don't start, you're able to have an imprint on the game. He talked about his versatility, playing either the 1 or the 2, saying, I didn't know I was a combo guard until I came into this league. I just play hard. People know my MO. As long as I'm on the court, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Kevin?
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 4. Durant with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The East All-Stars have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And so he hits both. The West All-Stars with the ball. 6-point game. And there's the pass to Murray. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell off a pick from Powell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
East All-Stars have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. They need this. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The West All-Stars have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holmgren. And here are the East All-Stars now, leading by 5. Here's Powell. Passes it to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Powell. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Murray, the pass to Durant for 3. That's good.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Pass to Mitchell. Tries from 10. Good as the jump shot falls. Mitchell's got 7. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Murray. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Durant for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Johnson goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point East All-Star lead.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Edwards passes to Wembanyama. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's Powell. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
Inside. Murray's good.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Mitchell gets the foul. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 5.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Now here's Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. No good from Holmgren.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. The pass to Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. And it's the East with the rebound.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Really got to like how they're getting the ball inside this quarter. They didn't have as much success early in the game, but now they're showing the determination it takes to score the ball inside. You've got to be intentional about that, and they are.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. The East All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 9 points. Pass Holmgren puts the lead pass in front of him. And that one's good. 12 points for him.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And here are the East All-Stars now. There's the dish to Powell. He kicks it to Johnson. Nice D from Edwards.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can give you. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 5-point game. Shot off the pick. They get the rebound. Another shot. And Durant sends it back. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Here's Ingram. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Edwards with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Durant is guarded by Johnson. Here's Jokic. Holmgren. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. At the line for 2.
Come on, you can hit this.
And he makes the first.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Both shots good from the strike. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The East All-Stars have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. First one falls for him. And the East All-Stars making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Edwards with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Şengün. And that one's good.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Brunson, guarded by Fox. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. He's got 8. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Durant. Durant off a pick from Edwards. Durant kicks to Edwards. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Brunson, guarded by Fox. Doubled by Fox. Cunningham dishes it to Powell. Here's the 3, and that one's good. 12 points for him.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 5. A pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. It's the lead pass.
Went for the 2-hand on it. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
This is the Powell. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Rounds checked in. Gone 4 of 7 from the field here. There's the pass to Edwards. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. He has 5.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter. He is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Brunson, guarded by Fox. Brown outside. Just 4 to shoot. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
1:19 left here in the second. There's a good screen. Fox kicks to Edwards from outside the arc, and the shot is good.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Here's Fox. He's got 8. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up some intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The West All-Stars have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first free throw is good. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Durant's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks to Cunningham. He dishes it to Brown. He passes to Cunningham. Lock at 6. Brunson, guarded by Fox. Brunson. Nice D from Fox. From half court, shot misses. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now the Sunday night edition of the halftime show. East All-Stars up on top against the West All-Stars. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. And no quit in the West All-Stars. They came to win. Points in the paint, definitely in their favor. They stayed in attack mode down low. An impressive first half for LeBron. Hard to find any fault with what he's done offensively, knocking down over 50% of his shots in that half. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. And here are the East All-Stars now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Feeds it to Cunningham. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's 2-on-1. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting from West All-Stars. At the line for 2.
the first one falls, the West All-Stars making a switch here. So he gets them both. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The lead is 2. Brown with it. Now defended by Wembanyama. Maxey. It's rebounded by the West.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
Here's Fox. For the tie. Here's Doncic. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Now the feed to Cunningham. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety. Some big points there. I mean, they got them on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A 2-point game. There's the bucket. Good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Shengun. But they recover it. That 3 off the mark.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Pass to Ingram. Maxey gets a very good look and converts. And now a 6-point East All-Star lead.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Incredible time in the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Gone 3 for 5 from the field. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. He feeds it to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And good on the basket. Book it. 20 points for him.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Here are the East All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson, guarded by Fox. Passes it to Ingram. Backs him down. Here's Brunson. He sinks the 11-footer. Here's Fox. 8 points for him. pass to Wembanyama. Fox. Down low. Goes back up. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough, they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
He kicks it to Cunningham. Here's Brunson, and the three ball is good. 25 points in the game.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pass to Wembanyama. Şengün. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 7.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
It is now to Cunningham. Brunson, guarded by Fox. Round kicks to Cunningham. To the paint. And fouled as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Free throw good from Ingram. A big group substitution here for the East. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves with so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Talk about going a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Tries it from 9. And that's good off the glass that time. 9 points in the game so far. Gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Adveric, defended by Cunningham. Adveric, the pass to Wembanyama. And he connects with the jumper.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Ingram, covered by LeBron. Dishes it to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the refs saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 6. Back to LeBron. Covered by Barnes. Fades and shoots. That one off the back iron and out. East with the ball. Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Powell dishes to Barnes. He's guarded by Booker. And that one's good, Barnes.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get it. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Passes to Adveric. Back to LeBron. Puts it up from 7. Gets it to go. He's got 9.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
And here's Brown. Pass to Barnes. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Durant kicks to LeBron. He passes to Adveric. Shot on the wing. Jump shot is good. And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 4. Kicks it to Powell. And the 3 off target. Here is Durant. He dishes it to Booker. A floater. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Brown. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Brown kicks to Powell. Maxey. Off target from three-point range.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
LeBron outside. Feeds it to Booker. Backs in to tie. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point point.
You know, he can actually be dominant inside. I mean, it's impossible to push him around on the low block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And the East All-Stars call time here. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
No question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve, he's enjoying every second of his life.
Me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside Durant. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
And Clark, what about the finish? Bring it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Here's Brown. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. But 3. Great D that time from Booker.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The shot's good from Adveric.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Maxey, defended by Booker. Barnes passes to Powell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the East. Both free throws good from Powell. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a one-point game. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Şengün. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Fox, he's checked in for the West. He's perfect from the line this time. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Brown.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And the pass to Adveric. Here's Fox. Goes for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. 11 points in the game.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Here's Pablo. He's got 14. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown. Here's Fox. 11 points in the game. And it's good. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's Powell. The feed to Cunningham. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And nice shot by Booker. And here are the East All-Stars. Cunningham dishes it to Brown. Here is Cunningham. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for the East. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Here's Fox. Can't get it to fall. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. West All-Stars lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And the West All-Stars have possession, leading by 5. Here's Doncic. It goes straight through with the switch.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Here's Pablo. He feeds it to Cunningham. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And the first one drops. The East making a switch. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Passes it to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Fox shoots from the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out. Maxey can't tie it up as that one misses.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Durant with it, now guarded by Cunningham. Doncic. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one. Gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Brunson, guarded by Fox. He kicks it to Cunningham. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
The East making a switch. Brown's checked in. And the West All-Stars have possession, leading by 5. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good! Got a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Left side, Brown. Four on the clock. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Here's Fox. Here's Doncic. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now just a 3-point West All-Star lead. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, you gotta love it. Picture perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what, too? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 7. Down low, deflects the pass. Here's Fox. Here's Doncic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Shooting for the West All-Stars. 2 shots.
You got me, baby, yeah!
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Brown. There's the dish to Cunningham. Launches a 3. That's good. 28 points for him.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Here's West now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Jokic. The shot from the low post is good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Brown outside. Maxey. No good from outside.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boys.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 10-point game. The pass to Ingram. Dishes it to Cunningham. No good off the front iron.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here's Fox and Indiana. A pass to Fox. A steal, pushing it up. All alone. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
On the clock. Stripped away. Leads him in there. Pass to Ingram. And right on target. Good. And now just a 5-point West All-Star lead. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 20 points for him.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
It just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
East with the ball, trailing by 4. Kicks it to Cunningham. He passes it to Ingram. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jokic defended by Cunningham. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Shooting from West All-Stars. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Maxey.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Passes it to Wembanyama. With the lead pass. Gets it to go.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Here is Cunningham. From downtown. No good.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
There's the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
That's the bucket.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Brown. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. A pass to Fox. 3-pointer. And it's the East with the rebound. Ingram, guarded by Fox. Brown outside. Pass to Ingram, defended by Wembanyama. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Clark, plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what the West All-Stars coach was going over with his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
From the baseline.
Shooting from West All-Stars. Two shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Timeout called East All-Stars. On defense, the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Maxey. The tray. Good. He's got 31.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the pass to Indiana. Hands it from downtown.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
He dishes it to Cunningham. .132 left in the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. Goes to the fadeaway and cleans it.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're up by 3. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. .127 left to play here in the fourth. Şengün defended by Cunningham. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Ingram. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the made shot from Cunningham. Stolen! There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
A pass to Fox. East grabs the miss.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Pass it to Ingram. Maxey, defended by Wembanyama. They kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. Maxey can't drop the tough three-pointer. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're losing by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot on an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. He passes to Wembanyama. Şengün. And he knocks down the jumper. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're behind by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
With under 2 seconds remaining, you've got to hurry it up. Get the ball up quickly and take one dribble and get it to the rim.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.